Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into something probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Carom seeds. Ajwain, right?
That's it, Ajwain. And we've looked into some info about how they work for, well, digestion.
Exactly. So for you listening, maybe you're prepping for something, need a quick info grab, or you're just curious. Our mission today is simple. Get the key insights on carom seeds as a digestive aid.
And it's pretty fascinating, the power in these tiny little seeds. They have this really distinct smell and taste.
Yeah, very pungent.
And they're like a go-to home remedy in many places, especially India, for stomach troubles.
Okay, let's jump into the science bit.
Right.
Our sources mentioned thymol. What's the deal with thymol?
Right. Thymol is sort of the star player here. The way it seems to work is by encouraging your stomach to produce more gastric juices.
Gastric juices, meaning the stuff that breaks down food.
Exactly. It kind of nudges the stomach lining to release more digestive enzymes, making the whole breakdown process, more efficient.
Ah, okay. So let's say you've had a huge dinner, feeling really stuffed and uncomfortable. That indigestion feeling. Carom seeds could help there.
That's the idea. The info we've seen suggests that, yeah, drinking some carom seed water can actually soothe your stomach pretty quickly after you've overdone it a bit.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And what about bloating? That horrible trapped gas feeling.
Yes, that's another major benefit. Thymol and also another compound called carvacrol, they have these carminative properties.
Carminative. Fancy word.
Yeah, it basically means they help reduce gas building up in your gut and make it easier to, well, release it. So less bloating, less discomfort.
Okay, good to know. And I saw something about stomach cramps, too.
Mm-hmm. The sources point to antispasmodic effects, so they can help relax the smooth muscles in your digestive tract.
Relax the muscles.
Right. Which can ease those sharp pains you might get from eating too much, or maybe irregular meals, or even the texts mention menstrual cramps sometimes.
It's quite a range. And for people who eat out a lot, there was something about bacteria, antimicrobial stuff.
Correct. There's evidence suggesting carom seeds can slow down the growth of certain not-so-friendly bacteria, like E. coli, as mentioned.
So maybe a little extra gut protection if you're grabbing lunch out often.
Potentially, yeah. It seems like it could offer some support in that way.
Interesting. Now, balancing stomach acid. That sounds important. How do carom seeds fit in there?
Well, it seems they have a kind of alkaline nature. So if you often get that burning feeling after spicy food or a really heavy meal.
Heartburn, basically.
Yeah, like heartburn, that alkalinity might help neutralize some of that excess acid, calming things down.
Okay, practicalities. How do we actually use these things? The info mentioned carom seed water.
Yeah, two main ways were highlighted. The first is super simple, soaking. Just take about a teaspoon of the seeds, put them in a glass of water, leave it overnight.
And then?
In the morning, strain out the seeds and just drink the water. Preferably on an empty stomach, the sources suggest.
Okay, method 1, soak. What's method 2?
Boiling. You take a teaspoon of seeds again, put them in maybe 2 cups of water, and just boil it gently for about 5 minutes.
Boil for 5 minutes. Got it.
Then let it cool down, strain it, and drink it. Simple as that. Oh, and some people apparently add a pinch of black salt or a squeeze of lemon juice.
For extra benefits.
Seems so, yeah. Might boost the digestive health even more for some individuals.
Right. Now, very important, moderation. We can't just down gallons of this stuff, presumably.
Absolutely not. Like with most things, moderation is key. The information does mention that having too much might maybe cause a dry mouth or a slightly bitter taste.
Okay, so what's a reasonable amount?
The general recommendation seems to be about 1 glass of the carom seed water per day.
1 glass.
Yeah. And ideally, either first thing in the morning on an empty stomach or perhaps after a particularly heavy meal seems to be the sweet spot for getting the benefits without overdoing it.
Okay, so summing this all up, these little seeds, carom seeds or ajwain, they're actually a pretty potent natural remedy for a bunch of common digestive complaints.
That's really the main takeaway. It's a simple, accessible, natural tool you could potentially use.
And for everyone listening, maybe it's worth trying. Making the carom seed water sounds easy enough, and you might just find it helps your digestion.
It definitely makes you think, doesn't it? How does incorporating something so simple and traditional, like carom seed water, fit into how you think about your overall digestive health and well-being today? Something to chew on, perhaps.